Hey everyone, it's Dustin from DustinNationals.com. I'm here at Quiznos, believe it or not, here at lunch, and I'm excited today because I'm here with Steve Klein, a good friend of mine, an awesome connector. I've learned all my connecting from him. He got me started and how to network properly with people. I was doing it all wrong. So I'm here today with Steve. Steve, say hi.
Hello there. Steve, give us some tips about how to network, how to do it the right way, just your kind of golden nuggets about how to really get out and network and make a name for yourself.
Okay, there's some things I would say are common sense, but as we all know, common sense isn't all that common. But a couple of key things that are really, really important. Number one, always do what you say you're going to do. Surround yourself with people that are centers of influence. When you're networking, a lot of times what I like to do, even though I may not seem like a shy person, one-on-one meeting new people, I am not comfortable with that. So I will always, if I'm at an event or anywhere, I'll find somebody that is comfortable in front of that crowd or that audience, whether it's the host, somebody that is in charge, if you're at a place of business or whatever, and I'll introduce myself to that person and have, engage them in conversation and then have them introduce me to other people. Then I'm golden. Then I can meet all of that person's contacts. Part of that requires that I don't start talking and talk. Most people have this whole thing going on. You've got two ears, one mouth. They're much better used in that proportion. So I've got a couple of questions. I'll give you some tips that'll help start a conversation. One, which is really good. How did you get into what you're doing right now? People love to tell their story, and you never know where that's going to go, but that'll usually give you a lot of information that you can use to seem more interesting and to further the conversation. Another thing you can ask is, what is something you're working on right now that's really important to you, or that you've got your focus on now that I might be able to help with in any way possible, whether it's time, contributing, contacts, or energy. How can I help you out with that? And that'll get you going along with the other things I'm sure you're familiar with that have the acronym FORM, when we talk about family, occupation, recreation, and motivator. The other thing is be very, very, very conscious of collecting the data of your contacts. Whether you use any kind of device that has the ability to store your contacts, a little note about them. So make sure you organize your contacts. Don't just leave them on a scrap piece of paper or a business card, but write down something specific about the person so that when you reference them later and you come across them, you can either surprise them and have them think you have a great memory, or you just come across as interesting because you gathered that specific information. Birthdays, I always try to find out, or just how I met somebody, who I was with, when it was, where I was, all that is stuff I capture with every contact that I put in my database. And then follow-up. This is a huge one. Most people drop the ball completely. There's a term called pinging out there that networkers use, and how many times do you ping a contact? You want minimally, you want to ping a contact that's just an acquaintance once a year, whether it's a birthday or a holiday. But you want to ping your good contacts at least once every single month. And you have to have a system for doing that because you won't just remember to do it. So those are some tips. And again, I'll come back to the most important thing I'll say is to be in integrity. Do what you say you're going to do. If you do not, your contacts will run away from you and you'll be surrounded by people that don't do what they say they're going to do. My goal in life is to be surrounded by a global community of like-minded people to do what they want, when they want, where they want, with who they want, and help others to do the same thing. As a definition, those are going to be people of integrity, not those out of integrity, so I make it a point to do what I say I'm going to do, or let them know. As soon as I know I won't be able to fulfill on something, let them know right then that I can't, and reschedule or make a new agreement on it. Those are some short tips for you.
Thanks, Steve. That was awesome. Steve's tips of the day was brought to you by Quiznos. No, I'm just kidding. We're just eating here. So this is Dustin signing off. Take it easy. Have an awesome day.